In today's episode of Value in My Toy Collection, we're going to value these big head, big eyed Rainbow High dolls. Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building, and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of Value in My Toy Collection and value some toys. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching all my YouTube videos I've been making about value in my toy collection. As most of you know, I have had a toy house in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that I have just jam-packed full of toys over the years. I've been collecting toys for about 40 years now, and this place is just packed. So I'm slowly packing everything up, and I am putting it in boxes, and I just bought a bank building, so we're taking it to the bank to turn it into a toy museum. So I thought I was going to be able to have my toy museum open like by the 1st of 2025, and I don't know if I was drinking the delusional Kool-Aid or what, but it's going to take me at least another year because I have so much to pack up. But in today's episode of Value in My Toy Collection, what we're going to do is value some dolls called Rainbow High dolls. I've just picked up a ton of these over the years. You get them from Walmart, Target. They're usually about $20, $30, but a lot of the times I'll catch them on clearance and get a pretty good deal for them. So if you like toys and like seeing what they're worth, just stick around, and we're about to show you all these and value everything, then show you the grand total at the end of what it's all worth. So on the back of each of the boxes, it shows you all the dolls in a particular set, which is terrible for collectors because it makes you want to get the whole set, all 6 of these. So of course I did. I couldn't stand it if I didn't. First, we have this rainbow dress doll called Amaya Rain, and she's worth about $68. Now, when these are new, they're about probably $25 to $35 at Walmart and Target, but sometimes you can't find them on clearance after the season. Now, next we have the yellow doll in this set. Her name's Karma Nichols, and she's worth about $30. That's probably about what she was when she was new. And next we have the hot pink one called Stella Monroe, and she's worth about $35. And then we have the only boy in this series. He's the blue doll. He's called River Kendall, and he's worth a big old $90. He increased in value a pretty good bit, probably 3 times his value. And then we have the one in the soft pink. Her name's Bella Parker, and she's worth about $60 in her little tweed-like suit. And then the last one in the set, the African-American doll. Her name is Crystal Bailey, and she's worth about $25. Surprisingly, she's the lowest valued in the set. Next up, we have this doll called Carmen Major. She's in a larger pack. She comes with a musical instrument. She's worth about $55. So when we look on the back of the package, we see there's actually 3 dolls in this particular set, but I do only have the one. I wasn't tempted to get all 3 of these because I really wasn't a big collector of Rainbow High dolls. Sometimes I would just find them at good prices and make me buy them. It forced me to. Alright, then we have a whole new set of 6 dolls. Now this one's in a dark aqua color. Her name's Jewel Ritchie, and she's very rare. She's actually worth about $120. She's the most valuable of these singular dolls. Now next up, we have the one in the orange called Mina Fleur, and she's worth about $40. Next up, we have the African American one called Coco Vanderbilt, and she's worth about $35. I don't know why the African American ones are lower priced. Usually they're the ones that are worth the most in doll sets. All right, next we have Delilah Fields in the yellow dress, and she's worth about $65. Next we have the Asian doll, Lila Yamamoto, in the lavender. She's worth about $45. And then we have this one in the plum color, Mila Barrymore, and she's worth about $35. And you see on the back, there's all 6. Next up, they came up with another set of 6, and they offered it in 2 versions, individually or a big 6-pack with all 6 dolls. And this is worth $200. When it was new, it was $100, and it's already doubled in value. Then they have these same dolls in the individual packs. Like this one is Violet Willow, and she's worth about $60 as the individual doll. And then next up, we have the yellow one named Sunny Madison, and she's worth about $55. Then we have the green one. Her name's Jade Hunter, and she's worth about $45. And then we have the one in the light blue. Her name's Skylar Bradshaw. She's worth about $60. This set's worth a little bit more than the other sets for some reason. And then we have the orange one called Poppy Rowan, and she's worth about $60. And we have the red one named Ruby Anderson, worth about $40. And then we had this special edition doll that didn't come in any certain series. Her name's Kaya Hart, and she's worth about $45. I thought she'd be worth a little bit more than that since she was a special edition, but on eBay, she's worth $45. Next, we have a little pair of shoes that came off some doll, and they're worth about $5. We have this Rainbow High backpack worth about $18. And we have this little fashion designer set worth about $16. Then we have this doll named Avery Styles, and she comes with a whole closet set full of clothes, and it's worth about $110. It's pretty valuable. And then we come with these sisters. They're Laurel and Holly Devious. Oh, had to look at that name. They're worth about $70. And then we have this one called Amaya Rain again, and this is the hair set, and it's worth about $70. And then we have a box that has a wig inside, so little girls can dress up like their favorite Rainbow High character, and it's worth about $18. Then we have the really cool car. It's still in the box. This one's worth about $50. You put batteries in it, and the car will actually change colors. It will light up in different colors. And then we have a loose version of the car worth about $20 out of the box. And that's where you put batteries in it. And I'm definitely going to have to put batteries in this and see what it does. Another doll of the Amaya Rain, the 24-inch in the box. In the box, she's worth about $80. I thought she'd be worth a little bit more than that since she's so large, but she might go up in value in the future one day. And then we have a loose version I probably picked up at a yard sale. She still has her original jacket, but everything else is different, so she's probably worth about $20 in that condition. Pretty cool graphics on the back of the box. And then we have this doll. It's like a Day of the Dead doll. And I didn't want to open it up to ruin the value, but I looked it up on eBay to see what it looked like, and it is a pretty doll, but in this condition, it's worth at least $95 new. This doll is called Rosie Redwood. She's worth about $35. She's still at the stores right now, but I wasn't going to collect another whole set, but I really like that one because the jacket was embroidered in fake fur, and it's just a really cool, good quality doll, so I picked her up for $35, which she's worth. Then we have this little magnetic activity set that's worth about $6. And then we have these party supplies that are napkins and plates, probably worth about $6 for the whole set. And here's another doll that I didn't collect the whole set of, but this is Phaedra Westward, worth about $35. I think I got her on sale like for $5 or $10. That's why I picked her up, but she's worth a good $35, so not a bad find. And then we have the cheerleader set. I don't know why I bought this cheerleader set, but something hit me that I did. There's 6 in the set, and they come in every color, and each one is still worth about $35 each. I must have like made some extra money or come into some and just bought the whole set at Walmart. Every now and then I'll do that when I have extra money, but since I've got so many toys now for the toy museum, I'm trying to not do that as much. Then here's some miscellaneous dolls I just had with it. This one's called Like Natasha. She's worth $45. I don't even know where I picked her up at. She must have been really cheap for me to pick up because I don't know who she is. But $45. I'll add it to my grand total. And then I've got this cool librarian figure, and she's worth about $20. She's an action figure, but how cool is that? And then we have this little doll here. She's called the Princess of Play, Love Diana. She's worth $30. And then this big set blew my mind. I don't even know what it is, but it's called Team Rainbow Rangers. It's worth $350. It about blew my mind. That's crazy money. The ladies at the bank gave me a Regents football worth about $2. Got a Whitney Houston loose Funko worth about $5. This Garfield wall climber is worth about $22. And then this, let me tell you about this. I thought this was full size when I ordered it, but it's like mini. It was $12, and it's still worth $12, but I was disappointed on how little that was. Next up, we have these kind of generic dolls. They're called Little Bebop's Princesses, and they're worth about $25 each, and we have 3 of those, so that's another $75 we can add to our total. They're really big, and they're colorful, and they're pretty cool. Then I have these old dolls that were in the back. This is called the Sleeping Beauty doll set, and it came from Toys R Us, so it's probably at least from the 80s or early 90s, but it's worth $200. I was really surprised it was worth as much as it was. So that's a pretty nice find in the back of a shelf that I didn't even remember I had. And then this last little doll is called Poor Pitiful Pearl. Super cute. Her face is really cute. And she's worth about $75 still in the box. Well, in our previous 262 videos of value on my toy collection, our toys worth $759,503. Now with this video, with all of our Rainbow High and a little bit of miscellaneous stuff at the end, this video is worth $2,653. So that means our grand total for episode 263 is $762,156. How impressive is that? I'm super impressed. And just remember, I've been collecting for over 40 years. I'm no millionaire. I've just been going to garage sales, flea markets, thrift stores, and looking on eBay. And it's just accumulated to this big ol' impressive total. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying seeing my collection and seeing what it's worth, because I sure am. And I'm off to make some more toy videos and see what all I have. And if you want to see the toys up close, you can also find them on Facebook under the Toy Vault of Mississippi. So until the next video, we'll see you then.